Jean, wow, just to hear her name, it makes people smile because she's such an amazing woman. She doesn't just help one person, she helps so many people. So Jean has supported Toys for Tots with me. I became the local coordinator about 4 years ago. And as soon as Jean found out I was going to be the coordinator, she said, "What can I do to help?" In 2022, a little bit of a struggle with COVID, and we were kind of down on our financial numbers. It was the year that we weren't having the local parade, and Jean said we need to do something downtown, and we need to keep the spirit lifted. So she created an event for us. She brought a band in. We had tents set up. We brought Santa Claus in, and we just had a really fun event here on the lot at Remax. So anytime I have any type of fundraiser coming up, Jean's first response is, "What can I do to help?" So she's just the most giving and most wonderful lady, and she is so deserving of Woman of the Year.
Well, Jean, if anyone knows Jean, she's just a phenomenal person. Jean has been involved since the inception of the program with the Lincoln Central Neighborhood Homebuyers Program. And Jean has been instrumental in that. She not only helps with all the things that regarding the selling of the house and so forth, and all the kind of data that we need there, and what's good in the community, what's not so great in the community and so forth, but just her dedication to the people that are eligible to purchase the home. And I've seen Jean on her hands and knees pulling weeds and cleaning the building and so forth. She's just been a tremendous attribute. She's a Woman of the Year. She should be recognized, and not just for the year, but for her contributions, her lifetime contributions to the community.
Jean's a woman who demonstrates her faith by her actions and by her words. She does a lot of things that most people aren't aware of, and she doesn't want most people to be aware of that. She prefers to be, I think, in the background, but what she does is so critical within the life of our congregation here. Over the years, a lot of people don't know this, but Jean's responsible for all the outdoor flowers here at St. Peter's. In fact, I recall before the city installed the accessible ramps on many of the downtown streets, Jean would be on the four corners here that surround our property between 4th and 5th Street and Chestnut and Pearl Street. And Jean would have 150 feet worth of hose and buckets of water at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, watering the flowers and planting flowers. Jean does so much behind the scenes. Jean is not somebody who craves attention. In fact, I've had to be very careful to bite my tongue on occasion and not to thank her publicly for some of the work that she's done within our own congregation, because she tries to do it behind the scenes. So Bridge to Dove is a not-for-profit organization that we established about 4 years ago to bring Dove Recovery House for women out of Indianapolis to Columbus. They're really the gold standard for treating women in addiction in the state of Indiana. So as we were looking for board members, we wanted to find people who could make important contributions to the work that we were doing, and Jean was one of those people. Jean's been passionate about this project. She's gone well beyond the things that we've asked her to do to help to make it a reality. And you can tell that she just has a heart for people who struggle in different aspects of life. I think from a perspective of faith and relationship with God, that Jean really, she's in worship regularly, she's in Bible study regularly, but Jean demonstrates her faith. There's a song that I remember when I was a kid. It said, "They'll know we are Christians by our love." And Jean demonstrates love for people and love for God in so many ways. And she's just an incredible person. When I read in the Republic that Jean was named Woman of the Year, my thought was, well, of course, who better than Jean Donica to serve in that capacity and to represent our community as Woman of the Year.